Hi aspirants, welcome to my channel. So in this video today, I want to share the type of interview questions that are usually asked for the post of lecturer in DIET, pre-service teacher education, or a district unit, a district resource unit, or educational technology under SCERT. These questions test your content knowledge, pedagogy, experience, and understanding of teacher education. So the questions, number one, questions on pre-service teacher education. This focus on teacher training, pedagogy, and classroom practice. So the content and pedagogy. Say the question on this. What is the role of diet in teacher education? Explain the difference between pedagogy and andragogy. What is constructivism? How can it be applied in teacher training? How do you plan a lesson for primary or elementary classes? What are the characteristics of an effective teacher? Or explain continuous and comprehensive evaluation, or we can say CCE. Or what is competency based education? For teaching learning process, how will you train student teachers for inclusive classrooms? How do you integrate local culture and environment into teaching? What steps will you take to develop effective teaching skills in trainees? For the questions on district resource unit, this tests your understanding of community work, training, and resource development. So the questions are, what are the major functions of DRU in DIET? Explain the importance of community participation in school education. How do you conduct field surveys for educational purposes? What is the role of DRU in non-formal and adult education? How can DIET support schools in improving learning outcomes? How would you design training modules for community mobilizers or teachers? For the questions on educational technology or ET, this focus on digital tools, teaching aids, and classroom technology. Say, what is the importance of educational technology in teacher training? Explain the difference between ICT and educational technology. How can you use ICT to enhance classroom learning? Or what are the latest digital tools for lesson planning? How do you prepare low-cost teaching aids? Explain the use of digital content, e-learning, and smart classrooms. Questions on work experience, or we can say vocational education. If your post touches on vocational subjects or work experience, so you can prepare this type of questions like, what is the aim of work experience education? Describe any vocational training program you have conducted. How can schools include skill-based education in their curriculum? How can craft-based activities improve learning? For the questions on general educational administration questions, you can prepare like, explain NEP 2020 recommendations for teacher training. For teacher education. What is FLN, or the foundational literacy and numeracy? What is Nishtha training? NISH, THA. What are learning outcomes? How should assessment be conducted in early grades? For the personal experience based questions, you can prepare like, why do you want to become a lecturer in DIET? What challenges do teachers face today, and how can DIET address them? Describe a successful training session you conducted, or how do you motivate trainee teachers? For the subject specific deep questions, depending on your specialization, for ET, explain multimedia learning theory, or how would you train teachers to use digital content effectively? For PSTE, how does child psychology influence classroom teaching, or what are the Bloom's taxonomy levels, are explained with examples? For DRU, explain survey methodology in educational research. How do you evaluate community education programs? Some more like micro teaching or demonstration tasks. Some interview asks you to prepare a 5-minute micro teaching lesson, or explain a concept using TLMs, or show how you integrate ICT in teaching.